What if the fastest way to lose your value isn't by failing, but by always being available? Have you ever noticed that the more time, attention, and energy you give someone, the less they seem to appreciate it? You answer every message immediately. You always say yes. You cancel your own plans to help others. Yet somehow, instead of becoming more important, you slowly become easier to ignore. It feels confusing because you've been taught that being available is a sign of kindness. But psychology tells a different story. Sometimes, the more available you become, the more invisible you become. The question isn't whether you're a good person. The question is whether you've unknowingly taught people that your time has no value. Human beings are wired to value what feels meaningful, and meaningful things almost always have limits. Water is priceless in a desert because it's rare. Silence becomes powerful because it's uncommon. The same principle quietly shapes human relationships. Behavioral psychologists call this the scarcity principle. It doesn't mean you should play games or manipulate people. It simply means that when something is available without limits, the human mind slowly stops noticing its value. The tragedy is that many kind people spend years giving everything they have, believing they're building stronger relationships, while unknowingly teaching others that their presence requires no appreciation. The Stoic philosopher Seneca warned that if you spend your entire life trying to belong to everyone, you eventually stop belonging to yourself. Every unnecessary yes is often a hidden no to your own peace. Every time you ignore your own needs just to avoid disappointing someone else, you quietly tell your mind that everyone else's happiness matters more than your own. At first, it feels generous. Eventually, it becomes exhausting. Not because people are always selfish, but because you've never shown them where your boundaries begin. Carl Jung believed that many people wear the mask of the nice person because they're afraid of rejection. They confuse being loved with being needed. So they become available for everyone, hoping that constant giving will finally earn lasting acceptance. But relationships built on fear rarely create respect. They create dependence. And dependence is not the same as genuine connection. The strongest relationships aren't built because one person sacrifices everything. They're built because both people respect each other's time, energy, and individuality. Here's something uncomfortable to think about. Imagine disappearing from your phone for one day. No instant replies. No rushing to solve everyone's problems. Would people respect your space, or panic because they've become used to unlimited access? Your answer says more about your boundaries than it does about them. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, don't answer every message the moment it arrives. Don't agree to every request automatically. Before saying yes, pause and ask yourself one honest question. Am I choosing this because I truly want to, or because I'm afraid of disappointing someone? That single pause begins changing the way both you and other people see your value. Remember this, being less available doesn't make you less kind. It makes your kindness intentional. The people who protect their time aren't selfish. They understand that attention is one of the most valuable things a human being can give. And when you stop making yourself available to everyone, you finally become fully available for the life you actually want to build. If this message resonated with you, comment, "I protect my peace." And subscribe to The Human Code, where psychology, philosophy, and self-mastery reveal the hidden patterns shaping your life.